Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
And the Noles are marching down the field. Power football with the run. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
He's got the tight end. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Seminoles line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfect. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Jones wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They go to the ground. And the Buffaloes will move the sticks with the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wide out in motion. Quarterback checking the play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 7, Colorado 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Jones to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
On second down, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? To the ground to try to pick up the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Quarterback checking off. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Dances away. Looking to the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The give to the back, fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warwick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swag. It's just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag, that could take it to the house and make big plays.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, no!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCF. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them.
Oh, look out, there he goes! He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. First down here for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Jones to throw. He's going to run it. Bounced off his feet.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Harris. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
42, Spider, Timber.
Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Leaves it with the back. The Buffaloes get enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's going to pass. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry up. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Harris. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Gets rid of it. Working that left side now. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to barge in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wide receiver shows motion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. It's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time for one final play of the half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. At the 35, he's open. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Jones to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Still looking on the move. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Wide out in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. Looking deep. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed in bounds.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Got it! And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
On the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of it. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He's got it for the 2. Found his man on the fake, and they take the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll run the toss. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
He's brought down at the 20. Brings up second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And what a great way to start the second half if you're on defense. You did some really good things in that first half, and so you set the tone here early by getting a sack, and you are sending a clear message to this offense. This second half ain't going to be easy.
On third down, going up top. Fires the pass, intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Harris. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucs!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Colorado 22, Florida State 14.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 45, on his way. Open runway ahead. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Seminole.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's got it. The two-point try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Going for the return. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes his connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Aerial assault continues. Throws to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback will audible. Jones to throw. Fires left. It's complete. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Jones wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. In the red area, it's Harris. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And now this offense on first and goal has a chance to break the tie late. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up. First and goal, a great opportunity to get the go-ahead score. They'll try to power it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And the Buffaloes are threatening on first and goal. They'll go to the ground. And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Jones to throw. He's got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Past the 50. Past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida State.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick 6. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up by 28 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Jones wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to find his man on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man on the right. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Jones to throw. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down mark.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Quarterback checking off. Dialing up a second down pass play. He fires to the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going up top. And he's got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Jones wants to throw it. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
If they make the extra point, we'll be tied headed to halftime. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense getting set for first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the running back. On the move at the 30. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
With the score, all time.
First play of the first possession of OT. The pull and throw off the RPO. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so active throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
And the quarterback just not on the same page with his wide receiver there. Receiver just not able to get to that pass on the perimeter in double coverage.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver shows motion. Jones to throw. They're trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes the connection. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime. They'll try to pick up the first. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They strike first in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. The give to the back.
The ball carrier is the running back. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Makes the grab on 3rd. Got enough space. Touchdown, Knowles. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try to win it or lose it on a 2-point conversion. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. No interest in another overtime. They'll go for 2 and the win. Looks as if he's going to run it. They did not get it, and they'll lose the game by 1.